I was homeless for about 25 years, off and on, living on the streets in various locations, mainly London, for about 15 years. My life had just basically gone to pieces, and I was sort of living hand to mouth for quite a long time. I had gambling issues as well, which needed funding. I'd fallen out with my family, I'd fallen out with myself, big time. And I was sort of on a self-destruct mission, which I got deeper and deeper into, and I found it really difficult to get out of. In fact, I didn't really know how to get out of it. And I was given a lifeline, actually, in a courtroom in London. I was expecting to go out of prison because I'd been in before for several different things, all relating to my gambling. And I was given a chance to come back to Leeds, or to this area, by the judge in the court. Really, he said, you know, this is last chance saloon, you're a 50-year-old guy, you've got a daughter that you need to find, you've got your family that you need to find, and they're going to be your support. If that doesn't happen, you're going to be in trouble, but I'm going to give you the chance to do it. So I was given a travel warrant from London to Leeds. I ended up in Leeds train station on a Friday night, a week before Christmas, with £1.20 in my pocket. Didn't even know this place existed. And literally I was just walking around the station trying to work out a solution as to what I could do, and I didn't want to go back to the life that I'd just come from, because I'd made my decision on the train from London to Leeds that was it. Whatever happened, that was it. I was, you know, quite prepared that night to just sleep anywhere, as long as I didn't go back to the life that I'd just come from. So I asked a police officer in the station what I should do, basically. And she took me into the office in the police station, rang this place to ask whether there were any beds. And you know, things just happened for a reason that day. I think it was like, you know, it was just meant to happen in a way. I'm not a religious person, but I think things do happen for a reason, and that definitely is how I felt about it that day. So I ended up in here, and I actually ended up getting a bed that someone was promised but that they didn't turn up for. So then that was the only bed that was left that night. I mean, imagine a Friday night in the middle of winter in Leeds, and it was snowing and raining and everything. So I came here, got to reception, got my bed, stayed here for 4 weeks as a client in the room, and I was put on sort of like the re-housing programme, got a flat, which I'm still living in now. And it was just, you know, I think if that happened that night, I'd have probably gone back to where I came from, because it would have just been too big a challenge for me. But this place has literally saved my life, because I'm now back in touch with my family, I'm back in touch with people that I never expected to be able to find and get in touch with again. And they've all been really supportive. As have the people in here, I just can't praise them enough, just unbelievable. And I've made friends here that I'll have for the rest of my life, do you know what I mean? And I've associated with people that, if I'm honest, I probably wouldn't have associated with in other circumstances, but because everybody's in the same boat, it's just like one big community. And it's a positive feeling to come here every day, volunteer, hear other people's stories. And that's really all it's about.